It's barely a digital copy.
Yeah. Digital copy is $40. Welcome back, by the way. It's been a minute. It's been like 4 weeks.
Any missions for you? Oh, the paparazzi mission.
It's been like 4 weeks. 1 week school shit happened. Next week, my dad was too busy. Third week, Stephen was sick. Fourth week, we're here.
Technically, I'm still sick. It's just not as bad.
Yeah. Eagles won the Super Bowl.
To be fair, no matter what, the city of the state of Philadelphia would have been fucked.
Oh yeah, that also reminded me of.
Like this is a moment of an illusion of free choice. Either they won or they lost. Either way, Philly was getting fucking destroyed.
Yeah, so fun fact, whoever runs Cartoon Network social media is a fucking menace.
I love them.
And they also posted this.
Yeah.
Their channel may be dying, but their social media presence...
By the way, can I point out that Taylor very much deserved the boo for one reason. Apparently she's from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
That is some traitorous shit.
Shout out to whoever runs Cartoon Network socials. They are a fucking menace.
Meanwhile, the halftime show was a delight for anyone who is either a fan of rap, a fan of Kendrick, or a hater of Drake, while it was boring as fuck to all the white people who didn't understand a single thing.
I don't get rap music, so... Well, I didn't watch it. That was my excuse to go take a shower. But my mom...
You know, you could have just used the excuse of the Super Bowl being period to do that, right?
I was watching the Super Bowl because I wanted to see the Chiefs lose.
Okay, that's more fair.
And then my
you have no idea how happy my family was when, like, near the end, it was like 47.
Yeah.
Only for the Mountain Dread to pile on the second the Chiefs started to actually pick up some momentum again.
Yeah. Because I told my mom, hey, didn't the Chiefs win at the very last minute the last time they faced the Eagles? And she was like, don't remind me. Someone cried that day.
I cried the day that the Niners lost the Super Bowl last year.
I was so bummed. I was watching.
I didn't actually cry. I was just super fucking pissed.
I was watching with my dad and my dad's friend and my dog. And yeah, it was sad.
That was some bullshit. Let's be honest here. They deserve to lose after that shit.
Yeah. If they won, I would have called it rigged. Which my sister was calling me up and saying, this shit's rigged every time the Chiefs did something good.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Things that have happened. TikTok is fucking banned.
Good.
I downloaded it on my phone right before it got banned.
I'm not kidding you. It's a good thing that it's banned. Have you seen the shit that they've been doing explicitly ever since they were given that free period where they were basically allowed but not really? They fucking deserve it.
I got this. I'm drinking out of this epic Freddy Fazbear cup.
There was a huge trade in the NBA recently.
I don't follow the NBA.
Well, I bring this up because I found out something really funny. So, the guy that the Lakers got, Luka, was really fucked over by his last team, the Mavericks, right?
Yeah.
So the very first thing he does when he becomes a Laker, he hasn't even played a game, immediately donates $500,000 for fucking rebuilding for LA. Ugh, anima parties. Disgusting. You know what that is, right?
What?
What an enema is? Essentially, it's when they shove something, usually like a liquid or something like that, up someone's ass.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I was like, ugh, that's disgusting.
I remember once someone asked at Cartoon Network official, "Are you okay?"
No.
And they responded, "No." And there goes our ad revenue.
We fucking had ad revenue?
What's ad revenue?
I literally brought up Enemas just now. There was no fucking shot we had any.
Unless, YouTube actually does crack down on this. Oh my god.
Oh shit! Security!
Run.
This way! Come on! Go!
How the fuck did this happen?
Get in!
Boom. Anyway,
Come here after us! Don't just sit there! Sell that psycho slut!
did they at least put some pants on?
Well, she was wearing a dress, so...
It's perfect! I'll try to lose them! Is that even? Straight road coming up! This is your chance to get a good shot of her! Man, you knock one heck out of this fucking trunk!
I was working on my side, you idiot!
Man, this gonna get better! Whoa! What the hell, man? Just right on top of us, dog! I'm taking a sharp right! Keep that hammer on her!
Oh yeah, Switch 2 got revealed.
I'm gonna go right.
Yeah. The panels actually confirmed that yes, the mouse thing is a thing.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that.
I'm happy.
And I also don't know how to feel about the magnetic Joy-Cons.
That I'm less sure about.
Because we were talking about it, that was like the most prominent rumor about it, and now that's confirmed to be real. Those better be some good fucking magnets to last like 8 years.
But at the very least, they better release a Switch 2 Lite.
Probably. I was talking about Switch 2 with some people, and our buddy Camden is convinced it's gonna fail.
Camden's a fucking moron.
Because people are really stupid, and kids are gonna ask for Switch 2s, and stupid parents are gonna be like, "You already have a Switch."
Here's the thing. That's what happened with the Wii U. But the thing about that is, parents are intelligent enough to realize, oh, a 2 means it's a better version.
And I said, careful, you're gonna anger the Nintendo bootlickers.
Well, no, that's quite literally the reason why they named it 2.
Yeah.
It's why I found anyone who was asking, why didn't they name it something like Switch, something unique? You know, that's fucking stupid. We learned from the Wii U that shit don't work.
Game Boy Color.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You want to know when I found out the Game Boy Color was an actual sequel and not like a literal upgrade?
When?
Back during the 3DS era! I didn't know that!
Game Boy Advance.
That I didn't realize! Because Advance implies it's an upgrade.
3DS. Okay, well, wait.
Yeah.
New 3DS?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad at least they didn't call it the new Nintendo Switch, because if they did, I wouldn't have not.
Yeah. You see the issue here, right? You see why anyone who is saying that is fucking stupid, right?
Yeah. I think Switch 2 will do well, but I'm not sure if it'll surpass Switch 1 in terms of sales.
I mean, that's probably not going to happen. The Switch 2 is quite literally the second best-selling console of all time.
Switch 2?
The Switch is the second best-selling console of all time. That's probably not going to happen. But I'm sorry to say this, but you realize that failing to be second best in all of history is not exactly failing if you still do well.
Yeah.
The SNES was a success, but it massively undersold compared to the NES. You know that, right?
Yeah.
And that's because the NES had so much more fucking time to sell shit.
Oh yeah, and also new Mario Kart. With 24 players now. And Illumination Donchiton. I can't wait to be hit by a blue shell and drop back 20 places.
I mean, that's Mario Kart. If you saw any of that not happening in Mario Kart, I'm sorry to say this, but what fucking game have you been playing?
Little Big Planet Kart.
That even still a thing?
There was one game on the...
By the way, shout out to the Switch 2, already having the same amount of games as the PlayStation 5, and it's not even out.
Damn. Oh, you say that, but we're playing on the PS5.
Yeah, a PlayStation 3 game on a PS5.
Yeah. But you see, we have Astrobot.
That's literally the one game I was talking about.
Yeah.
Even then, that's basically just Mario Galaxy 3.
Yeah. What else? Oh, I went and finished Kingdom Hearts 2 in my own time.
Mm-hmm. And your opinions?
It's either a 7 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10.
Really depends on if you've done the post-game stuff, I guess.
No, I just stopped playing right after I beat the story.
That's fair. I was saying that because, like, I get the feeling that the post-game stuff would be so hard that it would actually fucking cripple your enjoyment.
Yeah. And, I finished Ace Attorney 2. I've actually started keeping track of what games I finished this year. But I finished Ace Attorney 2. To sum up my thoughts, Case 1, as I previously said, is stupid.
And that's generally the consensus,
yeah,
yes.
The amnesia plot was lazy writing. Case 2 was okay. Wasn't bad, but...
Hey, at least it's not Case 3.
Yeah, Case 3, the clown was funny. That's it.
Here's an example of what he said to me in text messaging. He said that the fucking statue would not be out of place in Danganronpa.
I did say that. Yeah. Another game with third case syndrome. And I know it doesn't apply to every Ace Attorney game, but... Yeah.
Like, unironically, he's like, this feels like a Danganronpa bullshit moment.
The guy I'm watching says, if the most stupid thing in Ace Attorney were to happen in Danganronpa, it would be the least stupid thing in Danganronpa.
And sadly, he's right. If that fucking flying statue moment were to happen in Danganronpa, everyone would be like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Seesaw effect, octagons, fighting over
everything fucking Kameda did in the case where he died.
Yeah. Two people fighting over an AI. Cheese pizza. Which was also a chapter 3. But yeah, Case 4, however, carries the whole game.
It quite literally does, yes.
Kaboom. Also, you say Astrobot's a PS5 game, but they said they're interested in doing a PC port.
Oh, great! So they're just outright giving up their one game.
But it depends if people want it.
How does that even work? I thought Astrobot mainly only worked on the basis that it needed the fucking PlayStation 5 controller.
Yeah, because that's what confused me, and I know you can use it on PC, but it just wouldn't be the same, you know?
Yeah.
Like playing it with an Xbox controller or a Switch controller with none of the advanced features of it, it's just weird. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, it could happen, but I don't know how it would work without, like, the advanced controller features.
Well, let's move the story along.
Alright. Sad news, the day the Earth blew up has been delayed by 2 weeks. And only 2 weeks.
We sure Zaslav ain't trying to make this another, like, throwaway?
Only 2 weeks, and...
Oh! Speaking of Looney Tunes and Zaslav, MultiVersus is dead!
Yeah. Again.
Funnily enough, though, we found out that for once, David Zaslav had nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
It was entirely the developers.
I have things to say on that.
We'll go off. We have a lot of time.
Alright. First of all, the last fighters are Aquaman and Lola Bunny. What a way to go out.
By the way, I got the game and logged in, like, in the pre-period where you can get it so that you can get the game offline.
Yeah.
Just so it's not lost media to me. One of the first things I get is Lola Bunny.
Yeah.
Because she's apparently free for a Valentine's Day thing.
So... Man, what a bunch of missed potential. Apparently, a bunch of stuff has come out saying, I don't know how accurate this is, but saying, like, they had, like, a whole bunch of characters on the back, on, like, finish, and they're never releasing them because the director's a Gooner. We never got...
Wait. Is that what the last few fucking ones were Marceline, Raven, and Lola Bunny?
Yeah.
Okay, I hate to say this, but I kind of have more respect for him for that move. I'm sorry, but anything that gives me one of the best models of Raven's had is probably for the best.
Apparently Daffy was... actually, I have a list. Fuck. Again, I don't know how accurate this is. Fucking hell. Apparently Daffy was ready to go. Scooby-Doo was ready to go. We got 2 Scooby-Doo characters. We never got Scooby.
I mean, yeah, but one of them was Velma, so...
Freddy Krueger, Wicked Witch, Dexter...
By the way, that's not me endorsing it. I'm sad to say this, but my enjoyment of Velma has died more and more over the years. Not even for the Velma show, but just how her characterization has been in the last few movies.
Yeah.
The most enjoyable she's been has been when she's been treated as an outright lesbian, and that's because she's too busy being horny to actually be fucking annoying like she's normally been recently. Yeah. Because she's become the equivalent, like the embodiment of the like fucking producers not allowing real monsters and magic in Scooby-Doo, where everything has to be fucking like logically solved by Velma at the very end, and she will at no point even entertain the possibility that any of this is real.
Yeah.
So, Velma has basically become a character who I went from loving to just kind of tolerating at best.
Freddy Krueger, Dexter from Dexter's Lab.
Damn.
Gumball. King Kong.
Okay, but imagine Gumball, but imagine, like, them throwing in that reference to that fucking, like, fight that the Gumball VA had with fucking Dream.
Yeah. King Kong, Mad Max, Mordecai and Rigby, Ruby Rose allegedly, but then the rights issue happened.
Rooster Teeth is back, by the way.
I did hear about that. Pennywise, Lapis Lazuli?
Damn it!
Starfire.
Damn.
Uncle Grandpa.
And nothing of value was lost. I know people like Uncle Grandpa nowadays, but I'm sorry. I don't care for the design.
Lex Luthor. Johnny Bravo.
Damn.
Gandalf.
I've never cared for the Lord of the Rings.
Ben 10.
Bullshit! There's no shot that Kuro almost got his way.
Fred Flintstone. The Animaniacs. Emmett from the Lego Movie.
Damn.
Ted Lasso,
The sad part is I can believe that one.
Godzilla,
Fuck.
Pickle Rick.
I want to fucking kill someone. I don't want Pickle Rick to even be acknowledged nowadays.
But, yeah, all that, and we got a fucking banana instead, and people are now like, okay, mate, is it safe to admit that Banana Dart was a waste of a slot now?
It's always been a waste of a slot. What are you on about?
And the guys
Like, literally the very first thing we brought up when I first heard about it was how much of it was... How much of a fucking waste of a slot it was, explicitly because you could have gotten someone like Marceline instead.
Yeah. Oy. Oh, that said, I do have 2 trophies left to get, so I'm trying to platinum it before it goes down.
Well, if you've logged in the last few days, you would be able to keep it anyways.
Yeah.
Unless it's an online trophy.
They're both online trophies. One is win 300 matches, which they don't track, so I have no idea where I'm at. And the other is play 500 matches with a friend.
God damn.
500, yeah.
I mean, I guess you could always get either me or Kevin to like help you out with that, but
Maybe. Or my sister. Or some rando. And 2, I have seen people, say they're gonna help try to continue the game on their own through mods. Doing the things Warner Brothers was too scared to do themselves, like...
oh, kind of like Marvel's Capcom Infinite.
Yeah.
Unironically, a game that's basically been revived explicitly by the FGC and modding community.
Yeah. Still, fucking... Daffy, Mordecai, Godzilla.
Oh god, this mission.
Not you! The Dieter Sack store detective! There's been a misunderstanding. I need you to help clear it up.
Hey.
The one phone call rule is for real policemen. You worthless turd!
Hey. It's like you told me one time the roster is misguided. Wasn't misguided.
Did I say that?
You did say that, like...
Oh no, pretty sure that came up during the rant about Banana Guard.
Yeah. And then later on they had Nubia, who's a character who's only appeared in comics. And that just...
I mean, it's good to have an obscure pick, and especially one that can actually, essentially bring in some new attention to those comics, but I'm pretty sure that everyone would have preferred, like, someone like Dexter before that.
Yeah, Dexter has a stage, even. Powerpuff Girls had a stage, and they got in the game. Original voices, even, which is good.
Like, let's be honest here, MultiVersus was kind of always flawed in design, because it's meant to be like a Warner Brothers, like, thing.
Yeah.
But let's be 100% real here. No one cared about any of the live-action shit that was added in. All anyone wanted was Cartoon Network and the animated movies.
This is just Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion 2. Punch Time Explosion is a
Which
terrible game, by the way.
Yeah, that's basically how the fans were treating this. That's what they wanted. They didn't care for, like Arya Stark or anything like that. LeBron James was a meme, but that's about it.
Here's a new Cartoon Network character, Banana Guard.
That's on top of the shop with the beat. Man, he's got my claw!
They asked for a new Cartoon Network character, and they added Banana Guard. Dumb.
Come on!
I know what I'm doing.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Awesome.
Drive, Michael!
That's my house in GTA Online.
Is it really?
Yeah, this apartment. That's where my house is. Her apartment.
They're coming to Michael!
Chill out. It's under control.
Is that it? Are they gone?
Of course they're gone. Who are you talking to? Come on, take you back to the house.
I've also seen people complain that there are too many DC characters in the game.
Oh, my lips are sealed.
I mean, the second they added Nubia, you automatically get the feeling that people are going to start complaining about that.
Yeah, we had 9 total, and the total roster was 35.
But to be fair, Nubia was not the most egregious example. We all know who was.
Banana Guard.
Black Adam.
Black Adam, yeah.
Of some of the DC characters, Banana Guard obviously is the most egregious one, though.
Truly. Black Adam was only added because to promote that shitty movie that everyone forgot about, but they had a Dwayne Johnson skin in it, so it was all forgiven. And The Rock is so egotistical that Black Adam normally has like the villainous tag on him, but when you put The Rock's skin, it adds a heroic tag onto him.
You really need to get him one.
Is peace and quiet
I'm
too
serious.
much to ask for?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson deserves to be shot for Black Adam.
Yeah. The hierarchy of the DC universe is about to change. Yeah, we got the Joker, Banana Guard, Jason Voorhees, who was my main, actually. I mean, it's cool that it was the thing that brought Jason Voorhees back from the legal graveyard.
Yeah.
Fucking Agent Smith from The Matrix, before Neo, the protagonist.
I get the feeling Keanu wasn't feeling generous to them.
You could shoot Steven Universe in the face, so that's cool. Samurai Jack was the show I never watched. Beetlejuice promote the new movie. Powerpuff Girls because, sure. Nubia because who?
They needed some more representation for the comics.
Raven because fan favorite.
And horny.
Yeah, Marceline because fan favorite.
And horny.
And horny. Aquaman because fish.
The joke being Aquaman is a joke.
Yeah. And Lola Bunny because
horny.
Furry. Gooner. We had 4 Looney Tunes reps and none of them were Daffy.
The sad part here is I'm willing to forgive the horny ones because generally in FGC, you're just going to have to accept the fact that horny rules the female-centric character list. But the second that you have to actually focus on anything other than horny, you're just going to realize, hey, wait a minute, why the fuck you guys choose these characters?
Yeah. Well, and that's it, unless they randomly drop extra characters between now and Shutdown, which is 3 months.
I could see them maybe trying to do that to regain some goodwill, but
maybe, but I don't know.
Especially if it's right and some of those are already 100% complete.
Yeah. Give us, and if not, then modders, please add all my favorite characters. Here's this obscure Cartoon Network character I really want from a show nobody's watched.
Now, the major question here is, did some of these characters actually deserve full character slots, or could they have just been skins?
Nubia was supposed to be a skin, supposedly.
Yeah, that felt like it could have been a skin. I feel like Lola probably could have been a skin, too.
But she uses basketballs.
I mean, yeah, but realistically speaking, if we were going by the Looney Tunes show version, she probably could have just easily had Bugs' moveset.
Yeah. Other than those two, no, apart from Delete Banana Guard.
Banana Guard doesn't deserve even acknowledgement in a shop. Banana Guard barely deserves to be treated like Toad for Princess Bubblegum, let alone anything else.
The people in there were like, well, we just thought it'd be funny, and it only took a weekend to make him, so he didn't really steal a slot.
We now know he definitely stole Spot.
Yeah. Dead. He's still alive. And there he goes.
He actually ran away. I was waiting to see if he attacked her, and then I would have ran him over again.
If they did do that final drop, would they include Ruby?
No.
Probably not.
Legally, they can't anymore. Ruby's now owned by Viz.
Yeah. Unless they get permission.
Speaking of, like, Rooster Teeth, Rooster Teeth is back, but right now it's just Bernie and his wife, Ashley. So, realistically speaking, it's mostly just there to keep the brand alive and
Yeah.
legacy, and also to work with any of their ex-colleagues who now have their own shit going on.
Yeah.
That's literally what he said. It's mostly just there for collabs and, like, basically keeping their catalog alive. Which is good, because a lot of people were actually really worried that some of that stuff would go missing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But chances are he almost certainly didn't get anything else, like Funhouse or Achievement Hunters or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
So presumably just like the old skits, the podcast, and the animations.
The hell is this place? Garment factory. I needed a job that didn't require.
By the way, in online you can now buy this place. And it's the last piece of online material with Lester, because he's like, after you buy it, he reveals he fully is retired and is actually left.
Damn.
Hasn't been yet. Look, I just owed some Mexican hood a couple $1,000,000 and I wrecked his girlfriend's house. I need to go crazy. Which Mexican? Martini brats. Will be very nice.
But yeah. If it wasn't obvious, fuck Banana Dart. All my homies hate Banana Dart.
Hit a bank in a stick.
With Pickle Rick have been worse.
Well,
Yes, actually, yes.
Damn.
I gotta make a big cake. Well, gems it is then. Let's go
What makes you say that?
buy ourselves some engagement.
Rick and Morty fans.
True.
Round up some of the old guys. There are no old guys. Moses, ironically, he found Jesus. All those
So how long until Rick and Morty reference multiverses in their show?
There was
Probably as a way to shit on it.
making moves in livers.
Yeah, we killed our multiverses counterparts. That was some cross-promotional IP synergy. That was a line in the actual game, actually.
I've been working with someone, but they're too unpredictable.
Yeah, online reference.
Anyway,
We're going to Little Portola.
But yeah, going back to Day the Earth Blew Up, I'm kind of sad because my sister's visiting during that weekend, and
Now she's not going to be here for it.
yeah, and I was like, oh, we could go see it that weekend. Now it's delayed by 2 weeks, and now I'm kind of sad. But oh well, it's only 2 weeks. It's not the end of the world.
Most witnesses don't transfer 5-figure sums
Or is it?
to their FIE agents' bank account every month. Of course, the money gets moved around.
Also, I feel like all the marketing is up to catch up, which is a new distributor now. So it was their decision to delay it.
White middle-aged divorcee, unremarkable career, except for one incident,
Ugh.
the shooting of a notorious stick-up
And when I saw like a news post on it, everyone just responded, March 14th is the day that crabs fries, which is a reference to the first SpongeBob movie.
My eyesight's fine.
They're fitted with a camera and a radio relay. I'm
Yeah.
running the operation to the farm while you're in the store getting what we need.
Other than that, I got a jump scare in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond because I forgot that game had save data bonuses. I saw 2 old people.
Just about all of the Switch games will get you save data bonuses and the other ones.
Yeah, two old people. One was like, "Hey, I heard you adventured in Kanto," which is Let's Go. Here's a Mew, and that caught me off guard.
Yeah, you can get the Arc phone in Scarlet and Violet if you have Legends Arceus reference.
Yeah. You did get different phones for each Pokemon game you have, actually.
Yeah. I just bring up the Arc phone because that's the most notable phone.
And for Sword and Shield, I got Jirachi.
Nice.
Also, I got to a point where one of my Pokemon stopped listening to me, and I forgot they can do that when they get too high level.
Okay.
Fuck you, Taylor. Fuck you, Taylor.
Yeah. Imagine getting the bird to stop following you.
It's a shiny, even.
Just get another badge, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm on the next city. I think. Yeah, I want to finish both Brilliant Diamond and Scarlet at least, and then I'll pick up Legends Arceus and play that.
Fair enough.
Because 2 Pokemon games is already a lot, plus Violet here, and I'm streaming Shining Pearl on my channel. So, technically I'm playing 4 Pokemon games if you think about it. Someone else?
Hey, beautiful. I need to pick up a little something for the woman in my life. But one of them.
Sir, I'm filled with love. Tell me about it. What's
I now have every Steam achievement in the Stick of Truth.
This ain't my wife we're talking about.
All 50 of them.
I don't want to spend too much.
I have every Steam achievement in Stick of Truth.
Cool.
10 grand?
I downloaded a save file to make that. I mean,
So these things build up fast?
it's Ubisoft. Who cares?
Build up the logo here.
No. We use perfect clarity jewels. 18 karat gold, 9 platinum.
I think you just made a sale. I'm gonna take
I understand. Thank you, sir.
You got it. How about a wonderful day?
No.
I don't know. All I've been doing is suffering from sickness recently.
I was sick like last week, but it wasn't too bad. Though I did have to miss a class for the first time. Oh well.
The worst part about the sickness is my mom didn't believe us for a bit. Because she thought me and my brother were just kind of faking it.
There. Some construction.
So what happens is that like she's like, "Oh, you'll be better by the time by your days off." Right?
Yeah.
We are not. We're still sick well into our days off and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So that gets annoying, but like because of that, she makes me work Sunday, like the day after I got sick, right? I mean, it's like I first noticed I was sick on Saturday.
Yeah.
And the reason that's fucked up is we didn't know this until like after my sister got checked, but we had the flu, and I had a fever at that point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the doctor told my mom like my youngest sister should be avoiding doing stuff while she has the fever because it could put a strain on the heart.
Yeah.
Over the course of that one day, anytime I pushed myself a bit hard, I started feeling pain right here. So yeah, quite literally, thanks to my mom's insistence for me to work that day, I almost had a heart attack multiple times.
Dang. Anyway, let's see what else I can bring up.
Hey, I see the vents.
PlayStation Network was down for like a day.
Yeah, I did see that. Fucking funny.
Man.
Oh! No, you could go on. Just
Good thing I was at my mom's and I don't have my PlayStation there.
Will do.
So, like, what I was gonna run up. You know how the fucking Nintendo Music app is a thing, right?
Yeah.
So recently, Nintendo did something wild. They acknowledged Golden Sun for the first time in ages.
I did see that.
I'm like, you guys still acknowledge this franchise exists? I thought the only reason you even knew about it was for an assist trophy.
It came to NSO like not too long ago.
Yeah.
2 of them, I think. There was another one. They're making a movie out of the Fantastic Four from Marvel Rivals, which is a game I'm very bad at, so I don't play it much.
I'll say this: the trailer looks fairly decent, actually.
I can't believe they're going to make a good Fantastic Four movie.
I can't believe that they're actually going to make Galactus properly. That's not a joke, by the way. We saw Galactus in the trailer.
Yeah. If they say a line like, "So you're saying we're like a Fantastic Four?" or something like that, I'm gonna walk out.
I've heard people are excited about Thunderbolts too, which is funny because most people acknowledge, oh, I don't care about any of these characters singularly, but the team actually looks good. Oh fuck.
Yeah, my PS5 controllers have been like lasting shorter in terms of battery, which I know is tied to like the advanced features. Like if you use triggers or vibration heavy, it drains faster. But oh well, I have 3 others. Tape 2 Interactive says GTA 6 is still on track to release this year.
Damn.
Supposedly. Some publishers are hoping it costs like $100 just so they can price their games $100 too. Because of money. Bad idea.
Workers have their uses. Okay, set this up.
Oh, yeah, that's why I didn't do this mission for a bit. Oh well, looks like we're gonna lose some money.
Oh boy.
All the clues, rolls, prep work. Don't want to leave evidence behind on a hard drive. So yeah, methods don't change. Right. Well, nappy options. I'm showing you all the angles. That's my area of professional expertise. Decisions. That is your domain, my friend. Here.
So Sonic the Hedgehog 4 is coming March 2027.
Doing this. We go
Doing
in
smart,
or we go in loud and dumb. Remember the vents? If we're gonna be smart, we pump a little knockout gas through the air system and hit the cabinets while everyone's out. You'll have to source the gas, of course, but crowd control won't slow you down, and that might improve the take. The cover is pest control, so no one will look twice when you're wearing gas masks. It means getting a pest control van, though. You go in dumb, and you'll need your famous way with people and 4 carbine rifles. We can't buy them, risk of getting traced. No, we've got to find some in circulation. It's awkward, it's real awkward, but this is the gun favored by LSPD tactical team, so one of their vans is probably a good place to look. A hacker can disable the cameras. The length of time depends on their ability. The alarm will be operating on the same window. The exit strategy is more or less the same for both. The driver you pick will, of course, source some bites. You come out of the store and make your way through the subway tunnel they're digging off the Del Perro freeway. You lose the cops there and meet a truck in the LS River.
Alright, I want my guy Franklin on the getaway. He can handle a bike.
Alright, if you vouch for him, I'll take the risk. So how do you want to do this? Run into the front door and try to play it smart.
A or B?
You're going wise and cautious in your old age. Okay. Select personnel with that in mind. As ever, the better they are, the bigger the cut. Now the driver will source the bike, lead you out to the tunnels. Okay. This one's new blood. I've seen him drive, but I haven't seen him under pressure.
I prefer getting the cheapest options possible.
This guy shouldn't make much difference.
Unfortunately, Packy is not with us because I didn't get to finish his fucking thing.
Damn.
Which, annoying, because Packy's one of the cheaper ones, and he's still really good. So I guess I'll be taking Norm and picking up his money, so we're going to lose out on this guy.
Norm. Came across as a bit of an idiot, but good. Hacker. Back office, but this is the person who will determine how long you get inside.
This guy, Ricky. I met him at the Life Invader office. He may not be that good, but he's enthusiastic.
Funny, Paige is, she's very important online.
Let's take a chance on him.
Canonically, you don't do this, but this is the way to get the most money.
Great.
I'll do some research on the pest control van and
I'll be in touch.
Some people might have noticed this, but over on the community tab, I hosted a series of polls saying, who should Jonathan and I romance in Persona 5? The winner was Makoto. Predictably. The least popular option was Chihaya. She only received 1 vote. The fortune teller.
Yeah.
Shout out to the person who voted Chihaya. Yes.
Hey, what's up?
Hey man, it's me, Michael.
Loud.
What's going on?
Listen, I gotta get a hold of the money for that house we pulled down, so I'm getting a crew together for you can guess. The pay will be awful, and the risk will be high. But you might learn something if you're interested.
Man, that's not exactly a great sales pitch, dog, but I guess I gotta start somewhere.
Thank you. Maybe one day you can put together your own deals, your own jobs. So there's still some preparation I gotta do. Sit tight for a while. My buddy Lester will get in touch with the details.
One of those polls had over 100 votes, and only one person voted Chihaya. Who is that one person?
Come here.
Anyway, the top 3 picks were Makoto, who ended up winning Kasumi, and Takemi. Those were the top 3.
Get inside, Chop.
Let's not run over my fucking bike.
Scott the Wise uploaded a 1-hour video on his second channel where he talks about what are the 10 essential Sonic games with Ellis Mark.
I don't know about that.
Like,
I like Mark, but some of his opinions on Splash Dash are fairly controversial.
Splash Dash is his friend, though.
Pretty sure it's him.
I know, but the joke is.
I know.
Yeah.
Either way, there's a reason why people aren't exactly always happy at Splash Dash.
The 10 essential Sonic games that really understand Sonic were Sonic Mania, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic 06, Sonic Generations, Sonic Boom, the Wii U one, Sonic Riders, Sonic Rush, Sonic Runners, Sonic Adventure, and Sonic Heroes.
I'm sorry to say this, but Sonic Boom should have been replaced with Sonic Forces. I know everyone hates Sonic Forces,
but they put it there to emphasize, oh, Sonic was bad at one point.
No, but first of all, Sonic Forces not only could fit that, but Sonic 06 already fits that.
Yeah.
But second of all, the reason you'd want to put Sonic Forces is because Sonic Forces is basically the starting point for the current storytelling of Sonic in the video games. The reason we know this is because the IDW comics, which are considered canon, start and pick up immediately after Sonic Forces.
Yeah.
So yes, Sonic Forces is very much a game you need to be playing at least once to understand what the fuck is going on in this franchise currently.
Yeah.
Sonic Boom is a timeline that literally has no relevance at all. And the only reason you should even pick up anything related to Sonic Boom is because you're going to watch that cartoon because it's funny.
It is. But yeah, he does these conversations with other YouTubers along that channel.
Yeah, I know.
Like cutting the Smash Bros. Roster in half with Alpharad. This was the result.
Okay, I understand getting rid of the Echo Fighters. That makes sense. If you're gonna have to get rid of half of these fuckers, Echo Fighters makes the most amount of sense, let's be honest here.
Top comment is, this is why we should be glad Scott can't use the next Smash roster.
No fucking shop pit's ever gonna be let go, you know that, right?
Yeah.
If anything, like, Ike would be dropped well before Pit.
Probably.
In fact, you just gotta... Meta Knight would also not be dropped. You gotta toss away any ideas that any Kirby or Kid Icarus characters are ever gonna be dropped. I hope people realize this, right?
They had to split it in half.
The second it's Sakurai in charge, he's gonna keep his babies around.
Any other objections?
I'm still looking at the list. Rosalina and Luma, really? Well, understandable, but for a Puppet Fighter to get playstyle mixer kind of unique and actually needed. Because no one else fights like her.
Ice Climbers, kinda.
No.
True.
And if anything, Ice Climbers would be among the first people to get tossed out. They're kind of annoying to program.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned Kid Icarus characters are not going to be dropped. That's just kind of a get-go. Hero absolutely would be dropped. What are you on about?
Yeah.
Square Enix is fucking annoying to work with.
Exactly.
Like, Terry would not be dropped. Because not only does SNK allow their characters to be used in just about everything, But Terry was a pick for Sakurai. Those two should be swapped.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Byleth should definitely be dropped.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a case where they don't understand the mentality that goes in when it comes to Smash Brothers like characters, and by that I mean Sakurai's at once kind of rule above all. Like ironically, a good chunk of this list is explicitly because Sakurai wanted them. If Nintendo doesn't get what Sakurai wants, he's not gonna fucking work.
Also, trading Captain Falcon.
I have the opinion that I understand where they're coming from because Captain Falcon hasn't had an actual relevant game in ages. But also, Captain Falcon should not be cut because he's effectively a Smash character at this point.
Yeah. The only original 12 character I can see getting cut is Jigglypuff. And I've expressed that before. But
yeah, Jigglypuff is basically the one.
She was almost cut from Brawl. But nope. What else? He has ranking streaming services with Shifrillis. I can't pronounce it.
Shifrillis, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, is this a race? Do I really want to do a race right now?
No.
No. I don't have that type of money. Literally, I'm pretty sure you actually need to start with money to get in.
I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's actually start doing. Wait, what time is it?
It's 2:39.
I think we can get away with some of the setups.
Yeah. Might split this into multiple in post depending if it makes sense, but we'll see. Their streaming service ranking was S tier, nothing. They all sucked. A tier.
That's understandable, actually.
A tier ordered Tubi, Netflix, Disney Plus. B tier HBO Max. This is back when it was called HBO Max, but right after the big purge. Hulu, Pluto, Prime Video.
Pluto's way too high up.
C tier. Apple TV Plus, Paramount Plus, Peacock. D tier, AMC Plus.
Okay, let's be honest. Paramount, if it weren't for the Southpark stuff, would deserve to be D tier.
Yeah. They're getting sued over that.
Yeah.
Still.
I watched the LS Mark video on it because I've been watching his videos covering that stuff. Not even gonna lie, they deserve it. Like, full stop, they deserve it.
Honestly, as shit as Warner Bros. is,
they did in fact get fucked up.
yeah. I'm siding with them on this solely because if I was in their position, I'd be pissed too.
Yeah.
And guys, I don't think the season was delayed just to avoid the election. Man, I love legal issues.
Okay, but let's be honest here. Part of it was to avoid the election.
Can't wait for the new special where they're like, the return of President Garrison.
Oh god, they probably are going to be forced to do that.
Yeah, it's going to be the greatest special of all time.
God.
It's very
this is the type of shit I wanted to avoid.
I know. Anyways, I did watch an interview with,
That man's gone on a fucking ego trip, by the way. He's basically completely overthrown the actual Constitution at this point.
I watched an interview with Matt Stone, and he said the plan is to have one special sometime in the first half this year, and then regular season.
Oh, actually, a decent idea. Considering a certain orange man's obsession with Canada, how about we replace President Garrison with the with the Canadian president and just say that he actually survived being ass raped?
Maybe.
And like have the idea be that the Canadians want to absorb America.
On one hand, it's Canada. On the other hand, it'd be funny.
Yeah. Did you know that Denmark is tossing around the idea of buying California as a fuck you?
I did, and I don't like it just because it's Denmark.
I like it because I hate the current government.
Anyway.
At this point, if you ever see me with a flag, it's gonna be California's flag. I hope you realize this, right?
Well, there.
Yeah. To be fair, the California flag fucking kicks ass.
Yeah, it has pretty fast bear.
I'm just not gonna acknowledge it.
Where's my Freddy? There it is. So he said there's gonna be a special early this year, define early, and regular season in the second half of the year, towards the later of the year. He reiterated that him and Trey Parker are working on a new movie with Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He's the guy who did the halftime show.
Yeah. Coming out July 4th of this year. And he had to point out it's opposite Jurassic Park. Which means it might not do well at the box office because people want to see a stupid dinosaur movie.
Okay.
And he revealed, to those that forgot, Paramount's undergoing a buyout right now. And he and Trey personally had a conversation with the soon-to-be new owners of Paramount to make sure South Park will stay untouched, basically. But they have a backup plan in case they decide to fuck him over. You know?
Yep. Clean getaway.
And their backup plan is literally just buying the show from Paramount.
Wait, sorry, I was kind of distracted. What did you say?
Yeah, so, in case everyone's forgot, Paramount's undergoing a buyout by Skydance right now.
Yeah.
And Matt Stone said he and Trey personally talked to the soon-to-be new owners of Paramount and made sure South Park won't be majorly affected by the deal.
Oh crap, I didn't realize I actually had to go that way.
But they have a backup plan in case they decide to fuck him over.
It is actually kind of hilarious just how many things Matt Trey personally own as a mostly just because they felt like it.
Yeah.
They own Casa Bonita just because it was relevant to an episode of South Park.
And then their interviewer brought up, hey, did you know South Park is like the 4th most watched streaming series of all animated series on streaming?
Sounds about right.
And he put a graph on the screen. This graph shows that Family Guy is number 1. And Matt was like, oh, god damn it.
Yeah, that sounds about right, too.
And then he saw American Dad was higher than South Park, and he was also pissed off at that.
I don't blame him.
For those curious, the list was Family Guy, Bob's Burgers, American Dad, South Park, and Simpsons.
The only way that I would understand that he would be pissed off even more is if third place instead of Bob's Burgers if it was a Cleveland show.
Bob's Burgers was second.
Yeah, no, I don't. You know fucking what I mean.
My name is Cleveland. Okay. And he was also asked if you could make an episode that just makes fun of one celebrity right now, who would you choose? And he's like, well, I'd probably say David Zaslav, but he's kind of suing us right now.
Yeah, probably not.
Because he's kind of like this one guy from this old movie that just goes around suing everyone for no reason. You know.
Yeah. Which is probably not a good idea right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, apparently the penny's gonna be stopped being printed.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
The funny part is it came out after the Eagles won, and it feels more like it was retaliation for the fact that the president wanted the Chiefs to win.
I mean,
that's not a joke. He was outright quoted as saying that he thought the Chiefs were going to win.
I mean, was the penny ever useful?
No, this is a broken clock is right twice moment. The penny has never been useful, and it is a waste of space that costs more money to make than it actually is worth. So yes, it is a very good thing to get rid of it, in my opinion.
Scott uploads a video where he talks about the Wii U, and it's 5.5 hours long.
Sounds about right for Scott.
Alright, Lester, we got a pest control van.
Good. I've got a line on the knockout gas. It's made in some lab on the coast, but 2 shipments a day come through the city from the northeast, taking it to the airport.
Talking about games that came out on the 3DS after the Switch came out. Dumb. Vant, dude. Yeah. Also on the same day, Switch 2 was announced. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD came out, which is a game I've noticed is getting a lot of shit.
Speaking of Donkey Kong Country, how do you feel about the fact that Donkey Kong Country is open in Japan?
I'd love to go, but travel is expensive.
Yeah. Can't wait for it to come to America.
Especially international travel.
Let's be honest here. If anyone deserves the suppressor, it's probably him.
Yeah. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country Returns HD is a game people are shitting on a lot because it's a low effort Wii port. Technically 3DS port, because I'm pretty sure they use a 3DS version.
Either way.
Yeah, and people are, one of the main things people are moaning about is, okay, that sounds wrong. People are bitching about is that, it's $60, and for, little changes at all.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, something like Metroid Prime Remastered had, a bunch of improvements, and it was $40.
Yeah.
Alright, it's time to go.
They're also getting a lot of shit for not crediting Retro Studios, who's developed the original version.
Yeah.
And Switch was developed by some company called Forever Entertainment, which I'd never heard of until this game got announced. Also, it ran on Unity. What's Unity, you may ask? I don't know.
It's an engine.
It's an engine. But yeah. Also, in non-gaming stuff, I started watching Squid Game.
Well, that's interesting. I haven't watched it at all.
Yeah, I tried watching a minute of the dub, and I was like, this is dumb. So I switched to the sub, Korean.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. My thoughts on it were haha funny Squid Game, and after watching 5 episodes, I'm like, damn.
And then Mr. Beast looked at it and basically said, I could do this exactly," and then basically did it, and not realizing the fucking irony of someone actually trying to create Squid Games.
You know. This is real.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then my dad walked in on me watching Squid Game, and he's like, because I was watching subs, and he said 2 things. One, can you read all the subtitles fast?
I can.
I can. He's like, I have to watch dub, because I can't read that fast.
You can just pause.
He does that all the time. But I don't know, he'll turn like a 20-minute episode into a 3-hour watching if he does that.
Damn.
Yeah, and 2, he said after listening to it, hey, you should go and study Japanese.
This is Korean.
And I'm like, it's Korean. And he's like, okay, then study Spanish then.
What?
Yeah. And I told my sister that, and she said, good job.
Hello. Yeah, can you sit down?
Of course. Travis should be with you soon.
Thanks.
I should probably go save.
And the other show I started watching is Dan the Dan.
Ah, yes.
Not what I thought it would be. I'm glad I watched it home alone.
That's smart.
On my big screen TV in my living room. And my sister was, and after watching it, my sister was like, "Hey, make sure not to watch it with people in the same room."
Smart.
But yeah, I thought,
Rockford Hills. Let's go.
are we gonna let this play out?
Nah.
Okay. I thought like Momo would be like just antisocial, snobby girl kinda.
Mm-hmm.
But no, she's just a fucking dork.
Yep. I haven't watched it, but I do know enough to know that it's a fucking weird show.
Yeah, it's weird. My sister asked me, how do you feel about the grandma? And I said, what am I supposed to say to that? Alright. We doing the heist?
Well, not today, but
Okay.
I'm at least doing the heist setup.
Yeah. Yeah.
The heist would be long enough that it would be its own, like,
Video.
yeah.
Alright.
Also, I'm pretty sure you'd want to eventually get to Pokemon.
Yeah. Again, the plan is, whether if Pokemon or XCOM is finished first, then we'll just do GTA and then whatever was left, so we can have more time for both of those, and then once the second one's done, we'll move on to actually finishing Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
And then a short filler game to give our voices a break, and then Ace Attorney 2. Which I'm very looking forward to.
Yeah.
And I'll discuss casting it later. Probably during Pokemon, so we have something to talk about then. I will say, I'm forcing you to play Pearl Faye.
What?
You're already doing Maya, and you did Mia, so it only makes sense you're doing Pearl. And as compensation, I'll play Hottie.
Well, at least I don't have to play Hottie. I hope you realize my voice cannot reach the high enough pitch to Pearl.
Yeah.
You could. I don't even think I can do a high enough pitch to do Maya anymore.
Well, we'll figure it out.
We'll see what happens.
I'm gonna write those down. Apparently, I already called dibs on Maggie Bird and Mo. So.
But why?
I don't know. I think Maggie Bird we did the initial casting, and then we were.
Oh yeah, when I was thinking of like all the supporting characters I remembered as returning.
Yeah. Yeah. Mo I wanted to play just because I thought it'd be funny. Oh no, you're gonna get hit by the car! That's a van. Oh, and there have been, well, it's a rest of Ace Attorney 2 casting Pokemon, but, there was 2, Splatfests, I just remembered, in Splatoon. The first was the, Money Presents or Experiences. Money Experiences or Presents Splatfest that happened.
Yeah.
Presents won.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. The ink was white.
Huh.
And the second one was actually a repeat of an earlier Splatfest. It was dark chocolate, milk chocolate, or white chocolate.
Milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate was the least popular team.
Fuck you.
I'll give you a hint. White chocolate's ink was
Was
white. They won.
Wait, who was what character?
So dark chocolate was Shiver.
Okay. Yeah.
Milk was Fry. And white chocolate was Big Man.
Mm.
The past two Splatfests have been white ink wins. Because, haha, funny white ink. It got to a point where in this Splatoon Discord, an
That's
admin
everything
said,
we need. I'll put out word that the score is ready to go.
Cat, an admin,
Shit!
An admin said,
No!
what?
Now we all know why we're here.
Damn.
We've got a store to plan. Simple. Elegant.
Can you
Listen to the lesson.
abort mission?
Pay attention to the information.
Now while the cutscene's playing.
Things go bad. You know the drill. This wasn't organized. We don't know each other.
Yeah.
We got caught up in a rivalry.
Yeah, an admin in Splatoon Discord said, if you stay white ink, I'll give you a 24-hour mute.
The alarm system is easy. I didn't need to be running things. I could have it offline myself. No problem, but you should be able to get a window. How decent in the job you do. Now, once it's down, you signal Michael, he makes the call.
Things look good. We'll drop the present right through the air vent on the roof. Everybody goes to sleep. No problem. Take our time. If we run into trouble, we move quickly and with force. Any questions? No? Let's go. Frank, you're with me.
Alright, what now? Game.
Shit, I didn't save.
Autosave.
Okay. What?
Sure. Let's see what happens next time we load it up in like...
Worst case scenario, I have to redo the fucking
Alright.
mission.